with Dr. Jeff Whitmus. We're going to have a blast. Jeff's one of my great friends, someone I really respect. We're going to do this really special New Year's Day podcast interview tomorrow. It's going to be really, really deep. It's exciting because Jeff has been a really trusted voice for me through the entire COVID and for many years before. He's an inspiration to me in his dental service and finds himself in a really unique position because where he serves dentally in Armenia is undergoing just a horrific humanitarian crisis in so many ways. And so, Jeff, what are we going to do tomorrow, man? We got a lot to cover. We're going to also, what our main goal is, tell them about the kids.
It's been a crazy year. We've been through a
Yeah.
lot this year. And since hindsight's 2020, I'm excited to kick off 2021 with a little informational podcast for kind of a look back at everything that we've learned this past year and how it's transformed dentistry and how we do what we have been gifted to do to help people. And I think there's a lot of ground to cover, a lot of topics to discuss as we head into this new year after a very crazy 2020. And we're going to talk about service also in kind of a part two about Armenia. And this is live. So I'm looking forward to talking about what's going on in Armenia and about our projects over there and how we've been able to help people. And, I think it's just a great opportunity for us to look back in retrospect and kick off this year and try to be as ready for the unknown as we can be, as last year proved that you have to be.
Yeah. And I'll give you full credit and kudos. I mean, you were prepared, and you were the one person that truly gave me like a real preparedness for what was to come in late February. Well, and I really appreciate it.
I'm happy to help out, but I don't want to make it sound like I know more than everybody else. What happened was, because of my dental clinics in Armenia and my constant efforts to try to get supplies back and forth, I have had contact with many people in the intelligence community. And so I was given fair warning, unfortunately, well before the American public was. And I think it's interesting to look back at all the changes that we have made over this year and kind of carry that forward, because I think dentistry is better as a profession because of it. And we'll cover a lot of those topics tomorrow, but certainly a lot's happened in the last few months that we'll talk about as well. And, I think part of being prepared is also being able to get information that's accurate and using that information the best you can. And, this year has been unique in that we've all had an extra opportunity to do a lot of webinars, seminars, podcasts, and otherwise. And, going all the way back to the spring, I remember a podcast that you did with one of our mentors in common, Cliff Ruddle. And Cliff is amazing. The Ruddle Show is awesome. And we'll talk about some of the people that aren't with us after this year. We'll talk about some of the people that have been instrumental, like Cliff, in keeping everybody informed. And I think we're going to have a lot of great content for people.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So everyone have your good time tonight, but definitely, get up early, do your morning routine, and then meet up with us at 10 a.m. And we're going to really dive into some awesome stuff. And the other thing we had talked about, Jeff, that we're going to kick off with is all you younger dentists, the young ones, new grads. This is a really uncertain time when you're still just trying to get your legs under you. And Jeff's got a lot of advice and has really given a lot of thought to you and what you need to do to prepare yourself. So that's going to be really fun to hear, and just a lot of goodwill tomorrow. And I'm excited to be a part of it with you, Jeff.
Yeah, I was watching a podcast you did with Howard Ferran not too long ago. Well, probably long now in retrospect, but Howard calls them dental kindergartners. If you're in dental kindergartner, then you absolutely have to watch this podcast tomorrow. We're going to tell you everything that you need to do to be successful this year. and how to navigate all the changes, whether that's about vaccines or legal worries or employment, staffing, PPP loans. We're going to touch base on a lot of different stuff. So please join us tomorrow, and let's kick off 2021 right.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Jeff, Happy New Year. Enjoy your family. And I'll connect with you maybe like 20 minutes before in the morning.
Sounds great. Thanks.